Hey everyone, welcome to another episode on my channel, and I have something very important to tell you today. I drive every day, almost every day, to Hajo, to Nepni College of Nursing, and I have a great time driving. I usually listen to my music, I have my seatbelt on, and I'm driving. And I drive at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I try to reach by 9:15 so that I can start my classes by 9:30. And I have noticed one thing is that people drive very randomly, very badly. In fact, they don't even know the decency of driving a car because I have noticed that they don't know how to use their indicator lights. They don't know how to move from one lane to the other. And that is pathetic. And then they honk like crazy when they find that one car is going slow on one lane. They don't know how to cross over. Things like that, and then that's really maddening because on a day when you are rushing to work, on a day when I am rushing to work, when there is somebody honking like crazy, it's really maddening and it's really very distracting. In fact, honking for no reason at all is something that is totally uncalled for, and we are trying to all move towards a smart city with smart thoughts, and we've all got our smart cars and smartphones. So why can't we become more smarter? Why can't we become more sensitive towards other drivers? I have noticed on one thing on the Hajo road is that people drive absolutely insensitively. While I go onto the Horaighat Bridge, and the Horaighat Bridge is really beautiful, but while you go and when you come in to the city, both ways, the new and the old bridges are like, they are a beauty to behold. But what happens is that on this wonderful highway, I have noticed that people do not know how to do lane changing. They have to give a signal before they change a lane. They come in front of somebody else's car. There's a car which is going very fast on one lane. You just can't jump onto that lane and come in front of the car because anything might happen. So these are certain things that a driver of a smart car should be very sensitive about. You just can't be driving a big car with your sunglasses on and with your phone in your hands and all that kind of thing, and then still you drive like a mad beast. It can't be like that. You have to be ethical about your driving, and you have to have style. When you are driving, you need to have style. That is what is important, because you just can't drive onto anybody's lane. That is one thing which I noticed. And then the honking. The honking part is something that we need to stop. Honking unnecessarily. There are people in my area here on a teeny alley, which is a T-shaped road. Here people honk unnecessarily. It's not even a blind lane or blind road or something like that, where they have to honk onto an empty road. How does one feel when one is honking on an empty road? I really need to ask people someday, or people who really honk. And I think it is very unnecessary. It's a lot of noise pollution if you think of it, of the person who's in front of you and you're honking incessantly, unnecessarily, just to get past. I don't even have a honk. I have deactivated my honk long back. I think 2018 or something is deactivated, and I just drive around. I don't need to honk at anybody. I pass by. I drive on a highway without a honk. So I think it's perfectly okay, and we can do that. Some people tell me that it's the standard of a car that we need to have a proper honk and things like that. But then I think that honking is a kind of a frustration that you show other people that, okay, let me go past. I need to go faster than you. I have business even like more important than you. It's not like that. Everybody is a very, very important person. Everybody's work is very important, and we all go to work. We all have some kind of important work or the other, but it doesn't mean that you are going to trample over other people and go to work. You have to be sensible, sensitive on the road, and always understand that when you drive like that, it shows that you have not gone to a good driving school. I have had excellent driving lessons from my husband. Even before I was married, he taught me. We were in an old Maruti car. That was my father-in-law's car, and he taught me how to drive in a very busy road, and that also when the Beltola road was absolutely not made. It was not even constructed. It was broken down and everything. And he took me to that road, and he made sure that I did my driving there. and he made sure that I was a very, very sensible and sensitive driver. So I had my very good lessons from my teacher, from my guru, my husband. So and he has taught me not to honk unnecessarily. And I have learned this also when I went to Canada. I have noticed people there that they don't even honk at anybody. Honking is meant to be something which is very rude. So they don't do it at all. They don't honk at people at all. And even if they do, they would pass by and say a thank you or a gratitude or something like that, and wave and say thank you so much for letting me go. So these are certain things that we need to learn. We just can't be wearing our smart clothes, carrying a smartphone, driving a smart car, wishing for a smart city if we don't have smart thoughts, and if we don't, kind of become more sensitive, more kind to other people, because we need to be kind. Okay, so I always keep saying one thing, that kindness is very rare. Kindness is something that is very rare, and it is invaluable. It is rare in the market. It is not available. So let us all be a little more kinder to our other humans, to our other human friends, so that at least we'll be remembered as kind people, not as people who have run down and trampled and almost trying to hit other people because you need to get faster. The road is not a racing ground. You want to race, go to the dirt track, racing track, and you can absolutely do your stuff up there. But make sure that you're not doing a race with the other drivers on the roads of Guwahati. At least Guwahati, I can speak for Guwahati because I stay here and I've seen how people behave. And when I'm on the Hajo road, I have noticed that the drivers, the truck drivers, the car drivers, nobody is in their lane. If suppose I'm driving, they would be on my lane, and they would almost try to hit me, and I have to go to the left so that I save myself from being hit. So this is something that I don't understand what anybody can do. I'm not going to blame the government. I'm not going to blame anybody but ourselves, because if we don't become more sensitive and sensible drivers, then nobody can help us with rules and this and that and all that. Nothing. Nobody can help us. So it is on us to become more. It is on us, in fact, to be good citizens and to be good drivers. So on that note, I have said a lot of serious stuff because I keep driving and I keep observing. For me, observing other drivers, other people who drive big fat cars is important, because I drive a small car. I drive a Figo, and for me, I'm very comfortable in that car, and I don't honk at all at anybody, because I think it's very ill-mannered to be honking at other people. It's almost your frustration rubbing out on you. Listen to some music, talk to a friend or something on your headphones, and I think best thing is to listen to some music or podcast or something like that, where you're calming yourself down, because instead of getting frustrated about the time, you need to reach some place on time. So why don't you get out of home much ahead of time, much ahead of thinking that you'll be getting this traffic jam in Maligaon, you'll be getting a traffic jam somewhere else where the flyovers are being constructed. So try and move out early from home, so that you don't have to get late for your destination. And on top of that, you don't have to honk at people, you don't have to use your brakes too much, because that is again going to take away a lot of your fuel. And the other thing is that, again, you can show that by the end of the day you'll be happy that you were sensitive and sensible and very kind to your other fellow human beings. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to say bye. Do drive safely. Do absolutely everything that makes you happy inside the car. Don't get frustrated with other drivers. Other drivers will frustrate you, but at least be in that that small group of people who are kind to other people. And on that note, I'm going to say bye, but do subscribe to my channel, and also share whatever you think is right, or I don't know what is right or wrong, but then I just said my feelings, right? Okay, so bye, see you, and I love all of you so much. Happy driving.